Alright, y'all. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It just dropped. I don't know. I don't get it, but whatever. We gonna keep rocking, y'all. It be a short stream. Can you keep up, internet?
Gotta break through!
The flames will roar!
Lightning Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Milan! Shock
Creation!
Finish it!
Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Here I go!
Blazing Wyvern!
Eat that! Reload! Droplets!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Finish it!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Hey, there's another fishing hole right there. I'll show y'all where it's at. Come down here. You see this pier? This is where the fishing hole is. As we scoot by this enemy. Walk through here.
You guys want to rest here?
And take a rest here.
I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too. Before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Oh, Hootle. I don't know what to do.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
Amen to that, bro. I don't even know if I sound like I'm muffled or not.
Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
Yeah, man, let's go. Mahaxar.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Oh yeah. Get it. Da. Do we have any like special things? Oh, we do. Let's get this stuff out the way. Milk!
We've reached our destination.
Am I going the right way? Yes. I just gotta curl up this way.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Yes, we can, and we will. Oh, Lord Dohalim, what brings you here? Oh, nothing in particular. We're simply passing through. We are quite the distance from the capital, however. Are you in need of assistance? Well, yes. I've been having Zoogle problems. How curious. You shouldn't be seeing any more of them out here since the soldiers cleared them all out. The little ones have kept away, yes. But this big Zoogle showed up recently that's been causing me no end of trouble. It looked like a giant monkey. I guess you could say it likes to blow these huge gusts of wind that wreak havoc on my crops. That sounds quite the serious problem. I apologize for troubling you with this, my lord. I promise to still fulfill the palace's orders somehow, but fret not. I shall handle this situation myself.
Huh?
What? You do that for me, my lord? But of course. How could I possibly ignore a citizen standing before me who is quite clearly in dire need of my aid?
Kisara.
You said it was a large simian Zoogle that knows how to manipulate the wind, yes? Very well. Let us be off, Kisara.
Right!
I didn't even have to say nothing. She said it. Let's get it. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Alright, let's go beat up this Zoogle. Let's go show him what for. Oh. Ah.
That Zoogle looks tough, but...
Let's give him the hand. Oh, he's only 25. Ah, we got it. We don't have it.
You gotta just recover, okay? It won't stop us.
Hit a word. Hurt foot. Talent storm.
Hear me, flame of fury!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'm on it! I'll leave it to you! Be still! Rising Falcon!
Here, storm! I'm
Rising Falcon!
That's enough to accomplish this.
Prepare to be seized.
Resurrection!
Finish it! Ridwell!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Say no more.
Water, hear my call!
Come and get it. I'm on a roll now.
Laser! Try this!
Here's the evil!
Infernal Torrent!
Freeze lantern!
Off my focus.
Air, I'll heal you all! Chain between heaven and
Eater!
earth!
These fists have got your name on them.
Healing circle!
I really
Rising
owe you.
Warfare! Here I come!
Magic is there!
I
Watch this!
Vacuum blade!
It's weakened!
Demon this ends now!
It's time!
Watch me soar!
Heavenly
Crimson Blossom! Take that, garbage.
Now! In an instant! Impact cross!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I think this is a fishing hole. No, it's not. Look at that soldier up there checking out the fish. Lady, we finished. How you like those apples? Is the Zoogle gone now, my lord?
Good.
It is. It proved to be a formidable foe, but I'm pleased to report that it is no more. That's right. Dohalim here put it in its place. You really got rid of it, my lord? Yes, indeed. We also removed the Zoogles in the surrounding area. This should hopefully allow you to go about your work more in peace. Wow, thank you so much. Wait, your face. My lord, did you get hurt in the fight? Fret not. 'Tis a small price to pay on my part if it means my people are relieved to that which ails them. My lord, I don't know what to say. I shall work even harder than ever in the fields to repay such kindness. You needn't do more than you already have, or are. If anything else troubles you, please do not hesitate to call on the palace for its assistance. Yes, my lord. Thank you.
Really now?
I've got a feeling you're going to have a long line of people waiting to see you once we're back in Venison. Sorry, I had to blow my nose again. Now let's go check out the other place. To Venison. What the heck?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I wonder if something happened.
This is bad. What am I going to do about that Zoogle? Is something bothering you, Legale? I heard you mention something about a Zoogle. Oh, Kisara. You see, actually, never mind. It's nothing. It sure doesn't sound like nothing to me. Did a dangerous Zoogle appear somewhere? If you need it gone, I'll handle it. I couldn't ask you to do that. You've got enough on your own plate as it is, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Leave Menicia's affairs to us. I have to learn how to get I have to learn how to get by without Miguel. To depend on these days anyway.
Right.
But I want to make sure this realm stays safe just as much as you do. So, if you're having problems, say something. Look at Rinwell.
Excuse me!
I just told you we can handle it ourselves. Or do you doubt our ability to look after ourselves? That's not what I...
Well...
It's okay, Ligel, really. We fought our fair share of Zeugles, you know? Why don't you tell us what's going on at least? Okay then. A giant Zeugle showed up by the Trestleda Highway. Trestleda Highway. There we go. And it's making a big mess out of all the fields and buildings along there. It's like a wild hog. Only it manages to break through any wall and fencing that gets in its way. When you say hog, you mean one of those Borzugles? I'd figure a stone wall would be enough to keep it at bay. That won't work with this fella. We're talking about something the size of a hut.
Really?
That big? Yes. That's why I've been struggling to come up with a way to stop it.
Good.
If we're dealing with something that bad, you should let me go after it. I've got my shield here after all.
What the?
What? I don't know that's such a... Wait, I don't know that's such a...
Seriously?
I don't know if that's gonna pose a threat to a Zeugle the size of a hut.
All right.
I'll make it work somehow. I'm determined to do what I can to protect my realm. You said Trestleda Highway, right? We'll be back. Uh-oh. Dang, bro. Alright, to the highway. We finna beat this thing to a bloody pulp.
We've reached our destination.
In the name of Jesus. I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Oh yeah, he done for her, buddy.
That Zeugle seems intriguing.
That's all.
Let's break him.
Gotta break through! Eat dirt!
Condemned! Thunderblade!
I'm on it!
Illuminate instant!
Demon Fang!
No more! Escape my judgment!
Hit a word! Crossbow!
Sweet now.
Eat this!
Ray!
Lightning Thrust! Storm!
Purge, Melissa! Blah, blah, blah.
Ignite!
Sweet now.
Freezing storm.
I'll be
Rising Liquid!
Ice tornado!
Quiver
I
Blade!
can do this all day!
Turn back! I'll finish you here and now!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Take this! Here I come! Not today! You'll pay for that!
I call upon thee!
I'll
Double
bring you
demon
back from
fang.
death's abyss.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it
you're
down.
mine. No escape!
Shooting star! A chain between heaven and earth. Let me show you what my art can do.
Rise and shine! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Lunar corruption!
Savage water! Demon power! Hurricane!
I never miss.
Destruction! I'm on it! Eternal destination!
Lunar corruption!
This one's all mine!
Water!
Ignite!
I'm just getting
freaking does it!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this. Please, sir! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! Watch it!
A whirling show you what my arts can do.
Now I'm real mad! Swallow blade!
In here!
I really owe you one.
Far enough! Better if you don't get up.
First strike! We got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. I'll crush you!
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Garbage.
I'll heal you all! This one's mine! All disaster! Where are you going? Come forth! The healing! Do it!
Not ever! In an instant! Impact claw!
We did it. Sorry. Alright, let's do it.
I've been doing really great lately.
Where'd that one come from?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
How did it go with that Borzu?
Okay.
Don't worry, we managed to stop it.
Seriously?
I still can't believe we pulled it off, honestly. I never should have doubted you, Kisara. I hate that I had to turn to you in the first place. You still help. You evacuating the people and clearing out rubble made it so that we could simply focus on fighting. So don't beat yourself up. You've always been a big help, even when we were younger. Thanks, Kisara.
Well,
Anyway, what part of the fence did that boar destroy? I want to fix it for you.
What the?
You don't have to do that for me. And I swear, you never know when to rest, do you? It's just in my nature. Speaking of which, hey Rinwell, your coat's been dirty ever since that fight. Let me have it. I'll wash it for you later. Huh? Oh, sure. You've got to step... Oh, I've got to step up my game. We are now at 506 CPU.
I wonder if something happened.
Oh, you're Captain Kisara from the guard, right? Perfect. I've got a problem and I could really use your help. Wait. I've got a problem. I could really use your help.
you
with.
okay?
What is it? I'm at your service. Well, when I was working in Razum Quarry earlier, I came across this one tough nut of a rock that I couldn't quite crack.
Yeah!
A tough rock, you say? If you need help smashing the thing, I'm your guy. If only the solution were so simple. Alas, by the time I got back to work the next day, it completely vanished. Imagine my surprise when I found it rolling around deeper in the quarry. It was practically a walking crag, and a feisty one at that. Ever since then, I've been too scared to get back into work. To get back to work knowing that that thing is in there.
Okay.
Leave it to me. I'll see what I can do. This'll be good. I can't wait to see how our specialist in defense is going to solve this one. Well, I'm not just going to ignore this man after what he's told us. Defensive specialist or not. Thanks a million, Captain. You'll find it deep inside Razum Quarry.
Here we go!
Roger. Let's move out. I'll crush that Zoogle one way or another.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Let's go beat up a rock.
What do you want to do about that big one?
Beat it up. I don't know what you thought about we were doing.
Pow!
Lightning arrow!
Are those rocks in?
Holy land! The chain between
I'll
heaven
smash
and
you!
earth.
I'll finish you here and now!
Here, let me
That's
wait.
Lightning Slash! Eternal Devastation! Talon Storm! Ready to ready!
A freezing storm!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
A wailing bounty of lightning!
Hegemony Flash! I'm on a
roll now.
Fury!
Sleep now! Lunar
Off
corruption!
my
I'll be
focus!
saving Lunar blast!
Double Demon Fang!
Where would that came from? Blah, blah, blah.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Annihilation!
I'm on it! Rising Light! This one's
I
mine!
can do this all day!
I'm on it!
Holy Lord! Lunar corruption! Feel it!
Mirage!
I'll be saving this
Dragon
one!
Swarm!
Flame! Reload!
Eternal Devastation!
Mega Ray! More where that came from!
Dragon Storm! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Hear me!
I'm on it! Take this!
Burning
Severing Wind! Devastation! Rising Phoenix!
Watch this! Freeze
It's almost too strong! Then I'll split it open! Be my guest! I'll smash you! First struck!
Radiant
Swirl of
Pierce!
Blade!
Aqueous Surge!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Glimmer Dragon!
Bang into the fray! Raging Cascade!
Mirage! It's too much! Super Storm! And Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Talon Storm!
Aqueous Here's a healing art!
Demon Fang!
I'm such a
Double
failure.
Demon! You'll pay for that!
Mega Ray! Winds of
Eternal Devastation! Rising Light! I'll burn it all! Ah! Flaming Pillar! Fire! Not done yet! It's on!
Oh, I'm up.
Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Incineration Wave!
Power of water!
Ignite!
Selection! Burning
First strike!
Damage!
Not my finest!
Air thrust!
What? How is he?
Demon Fang!
Why is he hitting me so darn hard?
Sleep now.
Demon Fang!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Demon! No! Can't end here!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this. More for the stockpile.
Oh, I'm up.
I'll bring you back from death to bliss.
I didn't even know I was up.
That's much better. You get the gist. Here's
Not done yet.
a whirling struggle.
Sword Alpha!
That move.
I'm on it! And here comes the big one! See what I can do! Thunder Fang! Win!
I've let you all down.
Come on,
Stay away
bro.
from my friend!
Celestial I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Win!
Resuscitation.
Mirage! Dragon Floor!
Not done yet. Dance in the wind. Here.
Talon Storm!
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Get toasty.
Burn strike. Bro, I'll just be dying.
That took more energy than I expected.
Law just loves to just get beat up. I don't know why. Oh, Captain. It's you again. Did you manage to beat that Zoogle I asked you about?
Okay.
Yeah. It turned out to be a real handful, but we eventually pulled through and won. Don't be coy. You were a sight to behold against that thing. Attacking and defending with that shield of yours? Wow. So you managed to take out that tough rock Zoogle with your shield? That's impressive. Thanks. It turns out it's useful not just for defending. I can be offensive with it too. I feel like I better understand what it's capable of now. Well, thanks for doing all that, Captain. Now I can finally get back to work. Alright, where we at? We got one more and that's inside the palace. In the storeroom. Wee! Wait a minute. Where's bro? Oh, in the library. I don't know why I went to the storeroom for. Library 2. check out this sick library, y'all. Library is so sick.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
This lady, man.
Oh?
My, it seems like you're carrying a rare book there, young lady.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing? To be fair, books in general... Hold on, y'all. Alright, I'm back. Oh, this thing? To be fair, books in general were pretty rare across Dana. Even so, I can tell it's particularly unique and special. As the librarian here, I could ask you to consider donating it to me. Could I? Well, I couldn't ask you to consider donating it to me, could
I?
I don't think I could part with this one. I need this book to fight Zugos and stuff.
Why?
Goodness, I had no idea there were any such books used for combat. All the more reason I simply must get my hands on it. Lord Doha, sweetie, you must convince her to part with it somehow, please.
What?
I must. To be quite honest, I would rather she hold on to it as well. But I, Tigrina, was appointed by you to serve as the palace's librarian, so as to keep these precious books safe from future generations. For future generations, not from future generations. You must do something. I simply can't do my job without having the book I need in my care. Please, Lord Doha, or Doha? This is quite the conundrum. I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah. Got it.
Look, I'm not letting this book out of my sight. But you can just... But you can take a look at it while we're here if you like. Or if you like. If I find any new books while we're traveling, I'll bring them to you too. Does that work for you?
Great.
Absolutely. I really do wish I could have your book, but I'll gladly accept that as a compromise. In return, even time you have something to show me, I'll give you something. Every time you have something to show me, I'll give you something special return. Lord Doha, I do hope you... Hold on. Lord Doha, I do hope a generous budget is forthcoming. The art must be preserved. Unfortunately, that isn't my call to make. See, as I no longer serve as the Lord here, but you make a compelling argument. Don't be of books now. I'll be here, eagerly awaiting them. Yeah.
I hate that woman.
Yep,
She
yep, yep.
was a handful, wasn't she?
Let's
What's wrong
do
with
this.
being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her.
Yeah, bro. Secrets of the Stars, eh? That's an old, beaten-up book you have there. What is it, I wonder? I sense such warmth from it, but also an aura of sadness emanating from its pages. Tell me, where did you find such a book? It's a prized heirloom that used to belong to a certain clan. You could say I inherited. That's why I can't give it away. I understand now. You must forgive my keenness to obtain it. I'm sure you don't have it easy as a fellow book collector yourself. Nevertheless, I sense that your passion for them is quite genuine. Will you bring me any other books you happen to come across? I'd really love to see them.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books. You've got a good sense for people, don't you, Dohalim?
You honor me with your kind words.
That can't be!
My word. For such a serene title as Nature's Beauty, this book is so ferocious. Like a tornado, truly breathtaking.
No!
It's too powerful. I fear it's going to blow my clothes straight off.
Wow!
Really?
Hey!
What are you getting so excited for? I am? All you boys are the same. Ugh! Oh, now don't get yourself down. You're too cute to be so angry. Wouldn't you agree, handsome?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Lighten up, Rinwell.
Oh?
While you're out searching for your next book, I suggest you read a little on men and how their mind works. Uh-oh.
Why?
Taming Water, a moving title if I ever heard one. It shakes me to the core, fills my heart with tears. Such drama and such dolor. I'm going to be soaking wet before I finish.
Whoa!
I can't turn my eyes away.
Watch it!
From what? I wasn't talking to you. Quit trying to butt in.
Hey!
Ugh. I'll be taking that book back now. I'll bring you more if you're lucky. But I haven't gotten to the end yet. Give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. Alright, eyes back. Let's do this.
Oh?
My word. This tome truly lives up to the radiant light of its title. With every page, it glows more and more brightly. How joyous it must feel to have someone reading you. But I need you to calm down, okay? Otherwise, I can't see what's inside you.
Huh?
Is it me, or is it she's talking to that book? Maybe she's having some sort of hallucination. You only get from... Maybe she's having some sort of hallucination you only get from enjoying books too much.
No way.
You mean she's addicted to reading? That explains it. Never trust a bookworm.
Hey!
Don't lump me in with that woman. Books are so wonderful for their ability to transport people to a brand new world, or to brand new worlds. What you see when you read what you see when reading them is nothing to be afraid of. Trust me, darlings. Red Rosemary. I got all the books.
Huh?
So basically, this mission, you have to craft all the books, or just about all the books, from the blacksmith. And you can complete this quest. Goodness. Who could have ever guessed a book such as this exists in our world?
That can't be.
Could it be? Could it be that you graced us with your presence from another world entirely?
I guess...
She's definitely got a volume or two missing in her head, library. What? I mean, that's what I've been telling you this whole time.
Great!
I won't lie. I'd rather like it when you look at me like that.
Why?
I must admit, you're quite the stupendous reader. Never would I have imagined there would be such an avid book collector here in Dana. I was so certain that nobody loved books as much as I. But it appears that I have met my match. I feel so inadequate.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal, you know.
Yeah.
She's right. There's a lot of other stuff to enjoy aside from reading books all the time, you know? Aw, aren't you something console to me? Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Aw, aren't you trying to console me? Wait, blah, blah, blah. Not aren't, are. Can't read. Aw, are you trying to console me? That's so sweet of you. Perhaps you could teach me just what you mean exactly.
Yeah!
Absolutely! I'd love to!
You dummy!
Darn it, Law!
Whoa!
I could tell you two are rather close to one another. Make sure you take good care of him for me, alright? Oh, I'll take care of him, alright. You have my word. I'm so envious of you. Truly.
And then she has to come along and...
Hey, you're looking a little red there. You working up a fever, or...?
dummy!
What did I do?
So I think Rinwell is 16, while Law is 18? So they're not that far apart. They're only 2 years apart from each other? Alright, I guess we got everything.
We've reached our destination.
Oops. Okay, there we go. I swear, man, these side missions take forever. They would take it forever when I was playing Final Fantasy last night. But I enjoy every little bit of it, though. And also, Budokai Tenkaichi 0, baby!
I
can't wait to bring that to y'all.
Underground harbor here.
Oh, there is the fast travel.
I only see Daanites. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea.
Nothing.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind.
Dang.
We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
Just by a little
You
bit.
guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
That'd be nice.
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
Yeah,
We're losing
fact.
time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
Why is he laughing at us? Ready to go? Oh, wait. Is there anything special? I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta double check. Alright, we're ready to go, bro. Set sail. Alright, just hold on tight. Cause it's gonna get bumpy. I'm sorry. Boom.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Daanins on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's
Yeah,
supposed
give
to
I
be
know.
something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Daanins on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves.
Yeah.
In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Shit, let's go to dinner.
I know Malabar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Dahnans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Saar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Dahnan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Talking to people. Kisara?
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings...
You gonna make it through
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Dahnans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Dahnans like Deadeye.
It used to be that the Dahnans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us, but nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadeye for a moment, you may be able to free the Dahnan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Dahnans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Dahnans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
I dozed off a little bit, y'all. I'm sorry.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode.
Saucy.
But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shionne. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shionne mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shionne's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Alrighty. Travel to the back.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea. Was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Alright. I'm sorry, y'all. My niece is...
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah. I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
All right. These boys done talked our heads off. That ship had a better head start than I first thought. If you want to take a nap before things pop off, now's the time. Let's give it a rest.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
Woo-woo! That is a big
That's the
thing.
ship. She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
You mean tell me nobody's paying attention to this?
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Lady, you couldn't do it even if you tried.
Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
We'll see about that.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
return back.
Xion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
And with that, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much. I kind of fell asleep. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll do better next week. I get my rest during the week. And make sure that I'm up and well rested for the weekends of Weekend Stream. But other than that, thank you guys for all your support. My name is Diamond. That's Law, Xion, Dohalim, Kisara, and Alfie. No, I'm kidding, y'all. But yeah, as I always say, be easy, be blessed, and stay safe. And if nobody told you today that I love you guys. And so does Lord Jesus, because he keeps blessing y'all to wake up every single day. And then I pray that you guys get the urge to pray for those who are going through a storm in their life. That you pray for their strength to make it through the storm. Don't pray for the storm to go away. Because if you pray for the storm to go away, then they won't develop the way they're supposed to. So, that's just a little lesson I hope you guys hear with your hearts and not your minds. So yeah, be easy, be blessed, stay safe. OL OG, as I like to say at the end of my videos. Now I want to say OL OG. One God, one love, or one love, one God. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.